Hello, my name is Dallin, and I will go over a recipe for heroism. Imagine a world where our choices are guided not by feeling emotions, but by enduring principles. Stoicism teaches us the art of resilience. Altruism calls to selfless action. Courage empowers us to face the unthinkable. And moral injury reveals the cost of conflict on the human soul. Join me as we embark on a journey that explores the philosophies that shape heroes and the moral injuries that bear testament to their battles. Starting off with the philosophy of Stoicism, we are left to ask the question, what is Stoicism? The definition is, the endurance of pain or hardship without the display of feelings and without complaint. With Stoicism, our perception of a situation really matters. It is not the event itself that upsets us, it is how we perceive the event. Another important aspect is control. It is important to keep control of what you can while acknowledging that there are some things that are out of your control. One of the benefits of Stoicism is happiness, as you tend to focus on the good things in life and acknowledge that bad things will happen sometimes. Altruism is defined as the belief or practice of disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. Though debated in the scientific community, evidence suggests that altruism is an evolutionary trait that evolved to promote group survival. Imagine two primitive tribes, one with altruistic traits and the other with egoistic tendencies. Which one's more likely to have higher survival rates? In theory, the altruistic tribe is likely to be better off. Other than heightened survival rates, what benefits does altruism have? Studies show that individuals that perform altruistic behaviors tend to be happier. In theory, the domino effect of altruism will eventually come back to you in one way or another. The definition of courage is the ability to do something that frightens one. Courage and fear are interlinked with each other. One cannot exist without the other. Moral courage is doing what is right even if it's frightening or uncomfortable. Persisting in the face of resistance when it comes to courageous actions promotes resilience. Moral injury is defined as the psychological, social, and spiritual impacts of events involving betrayal or transgression of one's own deeply held moral beliefs and values occurring in high-stakes situations. This raises the question of what situations can cause moral injury? Exposure to morally challenging situations, such as being drafted into a war that you believe is wrong, participating in acts that go against your own personal values, and even witnessing a traumatic event. These all can cause moral wounds. This in turn leads to another question. How do you cope and deal with a moral injury? Firstly, it is important to recognize that you're experiencing moral injury. By recognizing that you're experiencing moral injury, you could then move forward. Secondly, it is important to accept what has happened and process your complex emotions. Referring back to Stoicism, you can control your emotions and accept that what has happened in the past is the past and there's nothing you could actively do to change that. Accepting what has caused your moral injury allows you to move past what has already happened and is out of your control and focus on bettering yourself and what is in your control. When faced with challenging moral situations, it is important to maintain and balance your emotions, think of others, and do what's right even if it might be frightening. Courage, altruism, and stoicism are interconnected pieces of the human experience, each playing an important role in shaping ethical behavior. Stoicism provides a framework for understanding and accepting life's challenges. Altruism promotes selfless acts and benefits others to enhance communal bonds. Courage allows us to face our fear, making us resilient. And moral injury, when properly understood and managed, can lead to a better development of yourself. Together, these principles form a tapestry of moral fortitude and collective well-being, guiding us towards a more empathetic and principled society.